Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Walsh, member of the research and development team of the ProGrade. Raspberry ketones are pretty hot in the media today, and understandably so, because the research that has been done with raspberry ketones on things like fat loss are initially very promising. Now, raspberry ketones are considered to be an aromatic compound found in raspberries. However, you cannot eat enough raspberries to actually get the amount of raspberry ketones necessary to look at the different mechanisms of fat loss that we'll take a look at. So here's the three proposed mechanisms of how raspberry ketones may help with a good diet and exercise program accelerate fat loss. Now, the first thing that raspberry ketones have been shown to do is increase a hormone made by fat cells called adiponectin. Adiponectin is anti-inflammatory, it's been associated with longevity, and helps to regulate your body or increase your body's ability to handle and utilize glucose, which will absolutely then help with weight loss. Glucose dysregulation is one reason for more stored adipose tissue or fat. So raspberry ketones increase the production of adiponectin, which has also been shown to decrease one's risk for diabetes as well as cardiovascular disease. Another mechanism is pretty cool. Here again is just any old fat cell. Now, inside of the fat cell, you have an enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase. It's already in there. All we need to do is to try to get it to move to this triglyceride, or better known as triacylglycerol, which is just stored fat. Try to get this hormone-sensitive lipase over to this triglyceride, or triacylglycerol, and it helps, with other things, break it down into what's called free fatty acids. Now, a lot of people are talking about burning fat. This is how fat is quote-unquote burned. It's called fatty acid oxidation. Hormone-sensitive lipase breaks up this triacylglycerol into free fatty acids, and you can have these free fatty acids leave the fat cell. This is a fat cell that's actually shrinking, which is what we want. The other thing, though, which is great, is this free fatty acid can go to the mitochondria, where it can be used for energy production. So regardless of how you look at this, hormone-sensitive lipase, when it gets translocated to these triacylglycerols, is a positive benefit on fat burning. Raspberry ketones, it's suggested, help this hormone-sensitive lipase do this inside of a fat cell. And the last thing that raspberry ketones have been suggested to do is actually decrease fat accumulation. So it decreases the amount of fat that's actually coming into an adipocyte or fat cell and being stored. Now, raspberry ketones are great, but with hot items on the market, you have to be careful what you're getting. In the supplement industry, generally speaking, you do get what you pay for. So if you're paying or looking for the most inexpensive raspberry ketones out there, you may not be getting the active compounds that have been actually shown to have these mechanisms on fat loss, fat burning, and really the shrinking of fat cells. So just consider you want to try to get a really good source. I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you so much for your time.